Yesterday something happened that I can't forget. I was teaching two kids at the NGO, just another Sunday, or at least that's what I thought. Then there was a boy like sitting quietly. He is like usually just a happy boy, but yesterday he seems to be pretty upset. Wasn't talking much. Wasn't um, concentrating on the studies. So I went to him and I just asked that, hey, are you okay? Is there something happened? In the starting, he just trembled and he didn't share much. But then I forced him, like, no, forced him in the sense in a good way that I have just kept asking that, hey, just tell me, I'm your Didi. Is there something which has happened? Is there something I can help you with? And then there was his reply. And he said that, Didi, I don't think so, that I belong here. I don't feel like I belong here. My family doesn't talk to me anymore. Even my nanny, I call her, but she never calls me back. It's been 3 months. And then he said something which like really broke me. He said that, am I that bad person? What did I do wrong? And that question, it broke me. So when he said this, I just sat there speechless, because how do you explain to a child that sometimes love isn't absent because of them? They didn't do anything wrong. It just absent because life felt them. How do you tell them that sometime run out of ways to show affections or courage or hope? I kept thinking the whole night how many times we all have said that I'm lonely while sitting in rooms full of people who really loves us. How many times have we taken for granted that our family, our friends, our relative will just be there every time we call? But there are children out there, like real people who counts year, not months, days since someone last said their name with warmth and love, who crave a call that never comes, a hug that never arrives. And when that's when it hit me that we keep talking about privilege like it's something material, something you can buy, but maybe real privilege is having someone to miss, having someone who waits for you, having someone whose love doesn't depend on convenience. We talk so much about ambitions, goals and success, but what's any of it worth if we forget the simplest truth that the human connection is the only thing that keeps us alive? So, those kids made me realize something that I never learned in school, that belonging isn't a place, it's a feeling. It's knowing that someone out there really care about us, even silently, without even saying a word. And maybe what our role is not to fix everyone's life, not to save anyone's world. It's just to like show up, to be the person who listens, who doesn't rush the pain away, who just sits with it, even when it's too heavy to pursue. Because sometimes the greatest act of love is presence. I remember a line from Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, that when we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. And maybe that's what these kids did for me. They changed me. They made me realize that empathy is not a feeling, it's a responsibility. That privilege isn't about having more, it's about having enough to give. And that one small conversation can be the difference between someone feeling forgotten and someone feeling seen. So, next time when someone is upset, just make sure that they feel seen, they feel heard, they feel loved, they feel cared. Not just that, yeah, you are being emotional and all that story. That's it for today. Bye.